as it appears. There's another side to it. And we need to be open. First of all, we need to recognize that what we experience is not the way it always is. And then to be open to other possibilities, to be open to the world of the non-physical, to commune more effectively with God, with our angels, with energy of the universe. It's here to help us. It's giving us information. It's protecting us. It's guiding us. And we need to be open and receptive to that, even more so than we were before. This is a new world, as I said, but we have to do things a little differently. And I'm finding the things I used to be able to do doesn't work that way anymore. I need to find a more open and receptive way to do it. And the bottom line really is, what really this boils down to is allowing your soul to manifest itself, allowing your soul to guide your mind, and allowing your mind to guide your body. What we've been doing all along is allowing our mind, I perceive this as being solid, our mind guides our bodies. And therefore we see our world the way we've been seeing it all along. Now we need to change that. There's a paradigm shift. Our soul needs to become more active. The soul, the invisible, the non-physical, needs to come through and shine through more effectively. So we need to look at our world and be aware and be receptive to this new paradigm shift, to what wants to happen. All right. So not only are the atoms mostly empty spaces, not only are the electrons charged particles, but these electrons, and actually it boils down to everything, is really energy. Bottom line, we are an energetic system, an energetic body living in a physical body. Our soul is energy. It's divine energy. It's divine love. It's the white light. Allow our white light. What is light? Light is nothing but energy. And everything in the universe is energy. Everything in the universe is energy. And the only thing that distinguishes me from this table, from this carpet, the rock across the street, is how fast the energy waves are vibrating. The slower the energy waves vibrate, the more dense the object. The faster it vibrates, the more alive it is. Bottom line. And that's a whole nother course in whatever. I just want to give you the bottom line tidbits. Okay. That is the first gift I'd like to give you. A pair of glasses. Seeing our world not as it appears to be. The second item this was difficult to simplify, so work with me a little bit, please. The second item and gift I'd like to give you is to be able to turn on your feel-good hormones at will. Just in terms of, this is a picture of the brain, and here's a picture of a headless body. Okay? So here's what's going on in the brain. The neocortex part of the brain, where thoughts originate, and where you're stimulated by environmental stimulus. Okay? You get an emotion which will contact the midbrain. The midbrain is where the master gland system lives. The master gland system is called the hypothalamus. That hypothalamus then will produce peptides, hormones, going to all parts of your body, and that signal recycles back to the brain. Bottom line here. Can you think of an instance where you thought a very pleasant thought and it filled your body with a sensation, a nice sensation? Yeah. I guess as an actress, that would be really easy, or well, easier for you to do and necessary for you to do.
So the other thing, the negative.
And the negative, absolutely. I could never be an actress, especially on TV, because I cannot cry at will. I am just amazed that these actors and actresses can play a role and tears are coming down. How do you do that? Just from a single thought? goes to the brain, floods your body with different hormones, and it produces a physiologic effect. I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. But I do know how to think of other pleasant thoughts, and it just makes me feel really good all over. And I'm really, really good at thinking about very negative thoughts like fear, lack of money. That's a big one for me all my life. I can think of lack of money I don't have, and all of a sudden I feel the physiological constrictions in my body. I am so good at that, and I've done it so many times that it has engraved a pattern in my whole physiological makeup. And it's almost become an addiction. It's hard for me to break that pattern. Me, an addict? Not an addict, but when I reflect on it a little bit, you know what? It's a comfortable road that I've walked many years. I know how to do this. Can you relate to that also? And it's become even easier to do the negative, as you said, than even the positive. How do we break that cycle? How would you break that cycle? How do you break that cycle? How do you deal with it for you?
Change your attitude.
Change your attitude. Absolutely.
I'm a worrier and just about everything, and to the point that you get stressed. And I have been working on, and recently I'll just stop and say a prayer, and I just release.
Absolutely.
It's a release.
Absolutely. And that's what you're doing also. Your prayer is your positive affirmation, your thoughts. It causes the brain to release different hormones, and it makes your whole system with a feel-goodness, a calmness, the way it should be, and it allows just your energy to flow. And don't you just kind of relax?
Mm-hmm.
And don't you just kind of glow? And things start working out better for you.
It even works in the middle of the night. Like I used to wake up a lot, and so I have one set prayer I say, and I go right back to sleep.
Right, right. That's beautiful. You've mastered that. Excellent. Excellent.
Still working.
I'm going to take Liz here.
I have a list of affirmations and they're mostly scripture. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and just blah, 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 and I can feel super bad that I don't want to say them. I just want to stay mad, or I just don't, but I sit there and I just read them anyway, and I speak them out loud. And I don't know if you know Dr. Caroline Leaf. She's a brain specialist and also Christian, and she talks a lot about how speaking it out loud also helps you to receive
Absolutely.
it. So that can take me within 5 minutes from just a yucky place to, yes, powerful.
It works.
Yeah, whether you feel like it or not, it works.
It works.
Can you send me your affirmations?
Yeah, I've got like 30 of them.
Awesome.
But they're mine. You don't have.
For me to release negative energy, I have to take myself out of that thinking mode or that place and move myself into something that I like. And I love music. And so what I do is put on music, and it just takes me into a place where I can do what I can't do. And Christian music of affirmations, it changes my whole mind, my emotions, and that's what I do.
It's Thank you all.
Exercise, just take a walk.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Go for a walk or a run. And in every case, what you guys are doing, you're releasing the feel-good hormones, which is called endorphins. Yeah. Endorphins. And you can release those endorphins all the time and at will.
What about laughter? Does that do the same thing?
Absolutely the same thing. Whether you run, a runner's high, or you laugh, or you walk, or you meditate, or you listen to music, these are all activities that will produce endorphins, a positive effect on the body. Reduce the stress.
The effect other people have being in company with.
Yes.
That's why you have to be careful with
say,
the company.
Absolutely. They don't even have to say anything. They don't have to do anything. Somebody could just walk in the door and you can sense their energies in a lower state than where you are. Because all of this is just energy. It translates to energy. Absolutely. They don't have to say a single thing. They don't have to do a certain